to Relatable on the Go. This is your host, Teresa Freeman. Real advice, real insight from real stories. In a hurry when you need it. In about 5 minutes or less. In this next episode of Relatable on the Go, I speak with Dan Helfrich, CEO of Deloitte Consulting. We talk about conflict navigation. If you want to hear the full interview, check out the Relatable podcast. It can be found on your favorite streaming platform. And don't forget to subscribe to Relatable on the Go. Advice when you need it, in a hurry. When you think about soft skills in your own career, and then as you see it in other leaders around you, why are they important, and what is the benefit of developing and strengthening these skills?
99.8% of the most important things that happen are interactions between human beings, and you can't effectively interact with another human being without good soft skills.
Right. And do you feel like that's something at some point you intentionally developed, or did you ever receive feedback on those skills, or is that something you talked about, muscle and skill development? Is it something you've spent some time on?
I have, and certainly, yeah, if I think of feedback I've received, more of it's in the soft skill area than others. I'll give you an example. Like I got some really good feedback from a couple of mentors that my intensity was intimidating to people, and that the way that I talk, the way that I make eye contact that is very direct, and the efficiency of my interactions was for certain people so intimidating that it prevented them from wanting to bring me anything but something they thought was perfect. And so, and it's interesting, right? Because once people get to know me, I'm probably the least intimidating, most approachable sort of person that can be. But that was really valuable feedback because there were soft skills implications to how I was interacting with people, particularly those that didn't know me as well, that I needed to do some things to lower the intimidation and intensity factor. So that's an example for me. If I were to pick one soft skill that I think people struggle with the most, it's conflict navigation. If you consider that a soft skill.
I do. Yeah, conflict resolution and navigation, absolutely.
Because so many of the issues we have is because people are uncomfortable navigating conflict, in particular with people that they have personal relationships with. Mm-hmm. It's really hard for people to disagree with someone who they have a lot of respect for and they have a friendship with in the workplace towards. And people worry about, boy, what's going to happen to our relationship if we have this hard conversation, and the person's going to be mad at me. And I think people's inability or discomfort to manage conflict in a respectful but decisive way, and to give feedback in a respectful but decisive way, is one of the great shortcomings of people in the workplace.
Thanks, Dan. Great advice and insight on conflict navigation, a critical soft skill. Being able to provide thoughtful and constructive feedback directly and with respect, that's a game changer. If you want to hear more advice, check out other segments of Relatable on the Go. Until next time, this is Teresa Freeman. Stay connected.